Hi and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is H.E. Coleman and this is the Game of Thrones reading. I am really excited. My boyfriend got me this amazing tarot deck of Game of Thrones, and I wanted to share it with all of you. So I'm going to be doing Game of Thrones readings this month and probably next month as well. He also got me this little paperweight for new subscribers. For all my subscribers, I'm going to put all of your names into a pile and pick one at random for this little direwolf. I told him I wasn't going to be doing my giveaways anymore. I had a couple of giveaways the last few months, and I said, okay, I'm finally done the giveaways. And he said, not yet. Give away this little cute little direwolf. So that comes in a nice gift box, and it comes with this little book all about the Stark family. Okay? So that is going to be the prize for this month. Now, that's about it. I guess we'll just get started. Okay? Here we go. Okay, Taurus, you get to go first because my boyfriend is a Taurus. All right, so you're the chosen ones this month. Now, I wanted to say really quickly that about this deck that I got. I want to give some kudos to the illustrator, Craig Coss. Craig Coss. C-O-S-S. Craig Coss. He's the illustrator. These are amazing pictures. Amazing. Okay, and Liz Dean, who does a lot of tarot stuff, she's the one who makes this little book about all of the descriptions of the characters and what the cards mean. And then also, it's hard to see, it's a little bit dim here. It's raining today. Michael Morris. Michael Morris is the person who designed, I guess, the way the deck's going to go. Okay? He's the designer, so I'll put that right there. All right. So, Taurus, let's get started. And I'm celebrating getting this new deck, and I'm also celebrating the fact that I am halfway through my new book. I'm writing a book about how you can be more spiritual in everyday life and how you can use spirituality to help you in life, to improve your life in lots of different ways. So I'm working on the book right now, and I have 3 other books out which are about historical type stuff, historical romances and things like that. Look, Peter Baelish comes out. But this book is about spirituality. Now I'm going to shuffle this really good because it's brand new and it's like all the cards are in order. I don't think that you need to have a whole bunch of swords in your life right now or a whole bunch of cups. It's going to be way too emotional to have all that. You did get the Magician, which is excellent. And you did get the Fool. Okay, great. But I'm going to just shuffle this one more time. So you get the advantage of being first, and you're going to get the advantage of being edited first and put out first, but you have to deal with all the extra shuffling. I was looking at the cards last night, but I was looking at them in order. So, oh, wait. That guy, you just got this guy. I'm going to let him come out because you did get him. Okay, I'm going to keep shuffling the rest. You did get the Judgment. You did get that guy. Okay, now I'm going to go like this. You know what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to start with this one, but I think I'm just going to pull them out because that way they'll be even more random. Okay, so here we go. You are going to get this one as your middle one, the 8 of Swords. Okay, so you're starting off with the Magician. You've got the Fool. You've got the 8 of Swords. You've got Judgment. And here we have, oh my gosh, the Devil, which is not in itself a bad card, but look at Ramsay Bolton. He's just like, hey. Just like seeing him makes my skin crawl. Okay, here we have Temperance. God, thank God. Sam can even me out. Okay, there we go. There's Sam. Then your obstacle is the Empress. Oh, and your outcome is going to be the 10 of Cups. Excellent. You could not ask for a better outcome, people. Excellent, Taurus. Now, this is going to be the stuff that's going to be hidden from you. I got to find a little spot to put all this stuff because these guys are taking up a lot of space. Okay, here we go. These are kind of big cards. They're really nice. They take up a lot of space. Let me just move this around a little bit. Okay. My little direwolf. I'm going to put this right... Okay, I'm going to move the direwolf. I'm going to put him... Where am I going to put him? Right here? Okay, so there we go. Now you can see everybody. Now it's better to see everyone. Okay, so you're starting off, Taurus. You're starting off with the Magician. Excellent. Littlefinger. Now, the one thing you need to remember about Littlefinger is that he can accomplish anything because he's really crafty. He's really cunning, and whatever comes up, he finds a way to handle it, okay? That's going to be you this month. And I'm not saying you're going to be sneaky and a little bit evil like him, but I am saying that you are going to be you're going to be able to handle anything that comes your way. He's like a really good manager, okay? He can handle anything that comes his way. Look at him. He's like, do I look worried? All right. Now, over here you have the Fool. All right. And the thing about Tyrion is that he gets in a lot of sticky situations, and his life is constantly evolving, like on the show. His life is constantly changing, and he's always finding himself in a new circumstance, and he always finds a way to handle it. He always finds a way to be like, okay, I'm in a new circumstance. I don't know what's going on, but then he finds his way around, and then he becomes, wherever he goes, he ends up like rising to the top, okay? He's very smart, but when he starts out in a new place, he doesn't know what's going on. Look at the confused look on his face. Okay? That's part of what you're going to be facing this month, okay? You're going to be the magician, and you're going to say, I can handle anything, but you're going to be in a new situation. You're going to be in a new place, okay? And that can be anything. It can be like the start of a relationship. It can be the start of a new job. It can be the start of a new chapter in your life. So you're going to have a point where you're going to be saying, I don't really know what I'm doing, but you have the confidence to say, I can handle it. So that's good. It's good to see those two together because they're both really good, but it's good to be in a new place. It's good to try new things because change always leads to growth. But it's good to know that you can handle it. So that's excellent. This is the one time people are happy that Peter's in the room because you're like, hey, I can handle whatever's going to be coming my way. So you're going to be in a new situation. So look for something that's going to be new and exciting. All right, Judgment. Excellent card. I love this. Judgment. And he's perfect for the Judgment card. He's just like, And this is the thing. Okay. Judgment always comes with new stuff. Whenever you're trying something new, you think to yourself, can I do this? Am I capable of this? Which of course you are because you have the Peter there. And you say, can I handle this? Okay. Judgment is about other people watching you and you judging yourself and saying, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I think you're going to be really confident, but you might have other people that are watching you and saying, what are they doing? You know, like I really feel like somebody's got a new job. Okay. And this is like the boss standing over you saying, imagine if this guy was your boss, okay? You don't want to mess up with this guy around, all right? So I think someone's going to be standing over your shoulder really watching what you're doing. And a lot of times the Judgment card is about, legal stuff and, and I don't really see it being like a cop that's watching or anything or contracts and stuff like that. This is all about your job. This is all about somebody standing over your shoulder watching what you're doing, okay? So this month, if you're trying something new, you're starting something new at work, make sure that you're doing a good job at it and make sure that you are presenting the fact that you can handle it because I think you're really going to have somebody breathing down your neck. You're really going to have somebody who's got their eye on you and watching every move you make, okay? So make sure you do a good job. I think you're really going to. I think also with the Judgment and Peter, I think somebody's going to be watching you and saying, it could go either way with him. I think someone's going to be watching you and saying either this guy's really slick, or this girl can really handle himself, we should promote them. Or they might be saying, this guy's sneaky. I don't know about this guy. This guy is like too manipulative, or this guy's too smooth, So be careful. Either way, somebody's watching over your back. I think with the 10 of Cups as your outcome, I think it's going to go great. I think the person's going to be really like grilling you, but then afterwards they're going to say, okay, you passed the test because you have that Peter card. Now here, in the middle of your month, the 8 of Swords. Look at Brienne of Tarth. This is when she was captured, okay? Now, Brienne of Tarth is pretty strong, okay? This is the moment that she's captured. This is the moment that she's weak. Now, the thing about her is she's so tall and she's so strong. But if you look in this one, this is the only time you really see her sitting down and incapable of fighting. All right? And that's the middle of the month. So that is about fear. That is about being trapped and not being able to move forward. And it's not really the stalemate card. It's more about not moving forward because of fear. I think you're going to be really confident. You're going to be going for it. You're going to be trying something new. And then somebody else might make you afraid. Somebody else their judgment might make you feel like, oh, should I really try something? Should I really go forward with this? I don't know. I really feel like there's going to be a time where you feel like you don't really want to fight, you don't really want to try, you just kind of want to like watch and see what's going to happen and wait for your moment, okay? Wait for your moment. Now, let's see what the other cards say about this. Here you have, I don't want to go to your obstacle yet, I want to go to the other things that you have happening. Temperance. Now it makes sense. Look at Sam. He's really diligently working hard, okay? And some people might see him and say, oh my gosh, he's lazy, he's just sitting there. But he's not. He's planning and diligently, methodically figuring things out. And the same thing with Peter. So you've got the same type of message here. Sorry, my box fell over. You've got the same type of message here. That in itself is a message. You've got the same type of message here where it's saying, really pay attention to the details, really plan things out because you've got somebody watching you. And I don't really think it's necessarily about fear. I don't think you should be afraid, even if you are afraid this month to move forward. I don't think you should focus on the fear of, oh my gosh, I'm scared to move forward. I think you should focus on the fact that when you move forward, do it smart. Be smart. All three of these people are very smart, okay? All three of these people are smart. This is about you being smart this month. Plan things out before you do them because somebody's watching, okay? Now, over here you have the devil, as if you didn't have enough problems with this guy and this guy. You've got the devil. You don't want to feel like somebody is controlling you or somebody is compelling you to do stuff you don't want to do, okay? So don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. The other thing is with the Empress, this is your obstacle, the Empress. It can be about somebody who's on the war path and they snap at you and it's not really your fault. They're just on the war path and you got in the way, okay? That happens to a lot of women as well. But the Empress is about the universe giving you love, things that you love, okay? This is about the universe giving you relationship love or just love for life or love, things that you really, really want. And then the universe gives it to you involving emotion, okay? So when this is an obstacle, it's saying that you're going to have a little bit of problem in that area of, you really want something or you really want someone and it's not coming to you. And there's a disturbance in the flow. And the disturbance is, like when you're the magician, you say, I really want this and I can just like easily make it happen. And you start to make it happen. That's why you have the Fool. You're starting to make it happen. And then somebody shuts you down. So you could be starting a relationship and then someone shuts you down and says, I'm not ready. And you say, well, I am ready, but you're not ready. So, what do we do? Okay. Or it can also be about starting something that you feel really passionate about and you really want to do this thing. You really want to do this hobby or you really want to do this side business or something that you really care about. But then somebody shuts you down because they don't like what you're doing or they just say it's not good enough or whatever. So there might be a moment where you come up against a brick wall and you say, what do I do? What do I do in this situation? I feel like it's out of my control. Someone else is controlling a situation that you care about, okay? And there's nothing that you can do. So we'll find out what you're going to do about it because here you have the Ten of Cups as your outcome. And the Ten of Cups is about happiness and fulfillment. And I really feel like if it's a relationship as well, you've got that too. Because this is what the Ten of Cups is. It's a bunch of cups that are holding a bunch of lights, okay? Which are symbolizing like hope and happiness and things like that. And a light at the end of the tunnel. And then you've got this fur on the bed. And this symbolizes like, having a great time with whoever you want to be with, okay? So for John, it would be like being with Ingrid and, under the furs, okay? Ned Stark and Caitlin under the furs, or Sansa by herself because she's sick of she's sick of guys, okay? Sansa's like, I just want a bed by myself with no guys in it, okay? That's her dream, okay? So this is whatever you want being fulfilled. The Ten of Cups is about happiness. It's about happiness and fulfillment in all areas of your life. So here you're going forward and you're saying, I can do anything. And then here you're saying, okay, brick wall. And your obstacle, your outcome is happiness and fulfillment in all areas. So whatever wall you're coming up against, whoever's judging you and controlling you and not giving you the love or not giving you, like standing in the way of the thing that you love, that's going to be over. That's going to end. You're going to come up against that and then you're going to find a way around it. I think you're going to get around it by doing research and working hard, okay? And then at the end of the month, you're over it and you're doing great. And you're close with someone, I think. Because most Ten of Cups are about fulfillment, but this one's about people being under the furs and nighttime and cuddling and stuff like that. That's what I see from this card. I see the furs and people just like snuggling under the furs and being content, okay? So I think you're going to get over this hurdle, whatever it is. Now, and I think it's because you're the Peter Baelish character. You've got the know-how, you've got the magic, okay? Now, this is the stuff that's hidden from you. The King of Cups. Look at that. He's like, I bring you love. Look, see, the King of Cups is about emotions and it's about giving fulfillment to others, okay? And being in charge of that, okay? So I really feel like you're going to be very romantic. You're going to be taking control of the situation. Somebody else right now is going to stop you and they're going to try to take control of the situation and you're just going to say, I'm giving you this cup of happiness. Okay. Now, what this means is it's not just that you're the king and that you're in control of the situation. It's that you're giving somebody, that's how you're controlling it. You're giving a cup of happiness. So if this person comes up and she says, you know, like, I'm the queen, bend the knee or whatever, instead of saying, I'm going to kill you and your dragons, he says, I bring you love. Okay, I bring you a cup. I bring you some romance, you know, like I bring you some happiness, okay? So if you come up against somebody that you're fighting this month who's really standing in the way of what you want, schmooze them, like do something nice for them. Give them something that makes them happy, and that's how you're going to get what you want. Gee, that never happens. That's usually how guys end up getting what they want, or girls too. That's usually how they end up getting what they want. Instead of fighting and fighting and fighting, lure them to your side, okay? That's how you're going to do it. And then over here, look at this. The Queen of Cups. Okay, the Queen of Cups. All right? Now, here's the other thing. This is about Sansa. And the other thing about Sansa is she's been hurt so many times. I mean, to melt this heart would be like almost impossible. All right? She's been hurt so many times. And the Queen of Cups, that is that character. The Queen of Cups is somebody who gets hurt and tries again, gets hurt and tries again, gets hurt and tries again. She's a strong, strong, strong character because she can get hurt and keep going and really like risk everything again to love again. I don't know if she's going to want to do it again after after this, okay? But what I'm saying is that you can't just come up to this girl and say, you know, why aren't you loving me? Or why aren't you being nice to me? Look what she's been through. I mean, come on. You know, like you're going to really need a lot to melt this heart. And same thing whether you're a girl or a guy. If you're having a relationship and you're having any kind of problem, you really, the way to solve the problem is to just be nice like hell to that person because they've been through a lot. And that's probably why this person is not like letting you pass the barrier, okay? And I didn't mean to do a love reading. I'm just doing whatever comes up. Usually I try to avoid the love reading. But this is like with the Queen and the King of Cups. I mean, this is really about the secret to this bliss. The 10 of Cups is the most bliss you can have. The secret to that is just be nice to somebody. And even if you're not in a relationship, if somebody is an enemy to you this month, be nice to that person because I see two people being nice to each other. That's what I see here. And that's your solution. Okay? I see the Devil and the Empress as an obstacle. These guys are fighting. These guys are not getting along. And then I see, boom, two people that are like not only getting along, but they're the king and the queen, giving full cups here. Excellent. Oh, of course. Look, this is the other thing that's hidden from you. The Knight of Cups. This is the romance card. That's out of the whole deck. This is the card about romance. The Knight of Cups. Somebody giving their cup. And it works out really well because after they give their cup, they become the king. Okay? So it's really about being nice to somebody this month. Anybody who's your enemy, be nice because things will turn out really well if you are. Oh, okay. This is the last one that's hidden from you. You have 3 already. Sorry, you didn't get the extra one. Yeah, I always give the 3 that are hidden from you. That's it for you guys, okay? But I will give you something else. Let's give you a fate card for the month. I'm going to give you a fate card. I forgot to even bring these out. Okay. Here is your fate card for the month. You get 2. Oh my gosh, you get more than 2. You get 3. Okay, these are your fate cards for the month. You're getting 3 because you're being so nice. The Golem, and it says here, a close friend acts on your behalf. So a close friend might be setting you up with somebody. A close friend acts on your behalf. And whether that's romance or whether that's career-wise, with the thing that you want to accomplish, be really nice to somebody and someone's going to help you out with that relationship. And then look at this. The key. Locked doors can now be open. So you do have an obstacle and you do have a key opening the door. And you know what the key is? It's you being nice to that person. You giving them a cup of fulfillment. And then it says here, your luck will soon change. Okay. Now this card sometimes can be negative or positive, but I can completely see how this goes because you've got this thing where you're stopped and you're blocked. And then you've got your outcome of being massively happy and fulfilled. So obviously your luck is changing for the better. Awesome, awesome. Now, let's see if I give you a spiritual card because I don't really want it to end so quickly. Although probably I should because I've got a lot of ones to do. Let me see I'm going to give you one of these for a spiritual card. Okay. This is your spiritual card for the month. The Earth Fairy. The Earth Fairy. Okay. It says here, mystical health, grounding, and foundations. Mystical health, groundings, and foundation. Okay, excellent. Okay, and you're starting off your month. Your foundation is the magician. You're starting off the month as a magician, which means that you are capable of accomplishing anything. And the sneaky way you're going to do that is by being nice and being kind. And I don't mean in a fake way. I mean seriously, I want you to be nice to somebody because it's going to work out really well for you. Not only is that person going to respond in the same way and be nice back to you, not only is that going to happen, but your luck is going to change, and then your outcome is going to be massive fulfillment. Okay? So it really behooves you to be nice to somebody in a big way. Okay? So have a wonderful month. I hope you like the Game of Thrones reading. I will be doing this probably again next month. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to win the Dire Wolf. And have a wonderful day. Thanks, Taurus.